So viewers, welcome back to the channel with me, FMM Plays. How are we all doing? We are back with more of the Croatia's calling, and we're currently at the 12th of July, which is our first competitive match to the Super Cup against Rijeka. And yeah, we've made some transfers so far, as you can see on the transfer screen at the moment. Where the two lines are here, that's where we started, the players we've brought in and the players we've let go. So in terms of players we've let go, then we've loaned three boys out. Dynamo Kapitanovic, that's the one. We've loaned him out to Slaven Belupo, just to get some game time, really. Andrea, that guy, is gone to where's he gone to? He's gone to Lokomotiva on a loan for the season. Mario Gavranovic, we already talked about if we were going to sell him or not. We made 2.9 million on him. I mean, he's rated at 5.75, but if I'm honest with you, I just didn't have any need for him. And 2.9 million we put straight back into the budget, as you can see over here. We did obviously loan some players. Oh no, these guys aren't ours actually. Sorry. Here is where we started from. So Castrati, we already mentioned we were going to bring him. We've already bought him in free of charge on 2.6 grand a week. Looks pretty good. Another one, Groznica. Same again, free of charge, £500 per week for him. Gerbic, same again, young keeper, 23 years old, be the backup keeper for us. The keeper we currently got as a backup is about 33, 34. Hoping to move him on. Having a backup on 1.4 grand a week looks pretty good. We bought Pelko in, another young striker, Croatian striker. Basically bought into a future prospect because he had some good potential. £425 per week, you can't really complain. Next one we bought in then, who we loaned straight back out for this season, it was Vido Savljevic. That's what he's going to be called, Vid or Vido. We're going to nickname him to Vido. We bought him in for about, what was it, 250k. We've loaned him back for the season. Looks quite decent, got some good stats and good areas. 18 years of age, Serbian. Is he international? No, he's got 2 caps for the under-21s, but nothing for the first team yet. We'll see how well he develops for us. Hopefully he can. I know we're not playing with strikers, so for 250k I thought he looked pretty damn good. And then we mentioned him last last episode, Borna Souza. We did get him for 3.6 million. Still got plenty of potential left to grow into. For 3.6 million, I think we've got a bargain of a left back. Obviously already played for us before. So yeah, let me quickly change this. This is very different for me. I'm always used to having career stats over here. We'll have the training over on this side over here, and that's what we'll do without them. But yeah, so obviously we already mentioned we sold him last season for 5.25. He played 12 games, and we bought him back for 3.6. I don't think we actually owe them anything. I think it is 3.6 in total, including all of the fees and things. I don't think we had any extras to buy. In terms of scouting then, not scouting, in terms of extra budget, we still have 5.25 million left to go and 36,000 in the wage budget. Danny Olmo, we did tie down to a new deal, it's worth saying that, but Marin we're still waiting on, which is a little bit unfortunate, but hey ho, hopefully over time we can get him to sign a new deal. We will quickly go on to the outbits. Antonio Marin, obviously we're already going to reject that straight away. We are looking at a few others. Don't look at this or this. Just they're not worth looking at. We don't talk about them. We made a loan off for this guy. So you mentioned right wingers is someone who really needs somewhere. Pretty much, I just need someone to come in for a season and be that inside forward. And I think Javier Eduardo Lopez could be that man just for a season. If he's good, maybe we'll sign him. But just for a season, I think we'll see what he's like. Bring him in. See if he's any good. If he is, maybe sign him. A guy who I did find was Gonzalo Villa. 475 grand a week. Sorry, not 475 grand a week. Christ, we couldn't afford that. 575 grand transfer fee plus 9.75k per week. Quite expensive on the wage bill, but looks like quite a good young prospect. You look at his potential. He's still got quite a bit of potential in there. Could be a good midfield dynamo for us. Don't really have anyone to play in that Mazzala box-to-box role properly. Looks quite decent. Got some good stats, that's for sure. If he's not very good, I'm sure we can make a profit on him for sure after playing him for a little bit. He's wanted by a few clubs. There's one French club and I think three Spanish clubs. We got a bid accepted for him, gave him a contract, and fingers crossed we can get him over the line. We have looked at a few others, but that obviously we're only in the 12th of July. We've got plenty of time left to finish off transfers. In terms of players' ins and outs, otherwise it was still trying to move on. We are trying to move on Andrich, hopefully try and get him on. We already mentioned that. Orsic as well, I have offered him out. He's wanted by quite a few teams. Kadzior is another one who I just don't really see me using, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, we'll see about him. Leovac, obviously, once again, what do you want to get of him? Franjic, I think, is going out on loan. Yeah, loan for Franjic. Yeah, that'll be the kind of team we're going for. In terms of staff, I'm still doing the staff, if I'm honest with you. We've got most of the recruitment team in. We still need to get a data analyst and a scout, but yeah, we've completely brought in a whole scouting team. Same with the physios. We've pretty much overhauled the entire physio squad. That's not what I wanted. Into the coaching team. This still needs work as well. We don't have enough coaches for my liking. Reme Poms was okay. He was already here. I wasn't too fussed about moving him on. There was, I swear, Tony Colbert. If you're looking for a good fitness coach for lower league level, getting Tony Colbert. He's a really good fitness coach. But yeah, some of these guys we brought Adi Vavash in as the assistant manager. Really good assistant manager for this level for sure, and he's got quite good coaching stats as well, which was something else I was really interested in. So he's over here on 3.2 grand a week. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good bit of business we've got going on there. In terms of schedules, then we've got either Rosenborg Sport or Havnar. I think realistically, when you look at their schedule, I think it's fair to say we're going to be playing Rosenborg, in the Champions Cup second qualifying round. I basically told the board to get a bit more money that I'd get into the group stage, because I still had to get in the playoffs anyway. Once you go look at this, basically you go through this stage, you then go through the third qualifying round. So basically I've got to play 2 matches there, 2 matches there, 2 matches there, and then so 6 matches in total we got to win overall, and then we go into the groups, hopefully. I mean, there's some good teams in here, but there's not many that I don't think we can't beat. Maybe like Celtic, Copenhagen, maybe there's a couple of big ones in there, but otherwise I think we can beat. Maybe Red Star. Most of these we can beat for sure. I definitely think there are some teams here that are quite significantly weaker than us. I think Rosenborg probably are one of the strongest, but I do think we can do the business against them for sure. So we're going to play one match today. We are going to be playing the match against Rijeka in the Super Cup. It's not important. We're going to see how we play. We're going to go into the match engine. What to say about the match engine? We're going to match preview them. We've only played them one time. We played them in a friendly, actually. We'll quickly go into them friendlies before I forget. Unbeaten pre-season. Need I say more? Into the team selection we go, as half the players are on holiday. Well, that's fantastic, isn't it? What a start. So while we still can, then I think for this game, because we don't have most of our players here, we will be looking at just playing our best team, really. Can we play Orsic? No, he only doesn't want to play there. Gojak, I think, is going to come in that cam role. He's played there quite well for a pre-season. In terms of centre mids, then in that box-to-box role, Ivanisic, how old is he? Perfect. The 20-year-old Ivanisic is going to come in. He's on holiday as well. Well, I'm glad you're telling me all these players who are on holiday. Gojak, we'll play Kadzior in there. That's what we shall do. Can play there, so we'll see how well he does. Probably not very well. So, me just bottling this up here. So, in terms of keepers, we'll quickly bring Zagreb onto the bench. Bricalo, we can't even play, so I don't really know why we've got him there. Morrow, unfortunately, is on holiday, so he can go out. Hervoy can come in. No. We need to now look at this bench, because there's a lot of players that we just don't have ready to go. So Andrich will come in. We don't need Franjic. We need someone who's a bit better going further forward. And how good is Sittem at that? Sittem is okay, so we'll bring him onto the bench. Ivan Penta, see, we've got a lot of players. Actually, we should probably have Orsic on the bench, really, shouldn't we? Switch these 2 rounds. I think then we are ready to be going on into the next stage. So I'm going to submit this team. Right then, you join us at the squads, the pre-match squad side. Obviously, we're not currently using face packs. Obviously, with the whole issue at the moment with copyright strikes, we'll leave it for now. Obviously, I don't want my videos being removed for copyright strikes. Yeah, we'll leave it as it is, and hopefully, if things blow over, then we should be sorted. But we'll passionately tell the boys then we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. We're definitely the better team, let's be honest here. Passionately tell them I think there's a lot to come from them, and hopefully we can go turning this result over into tunnel. Passionately say it's a special day. I have the utmost confidence in his ability as we get on into this game then. So 1 minute into the final, I think we're probably at home. Hajrovic now's got a free kick, bangs it just wide. Marin now picked it up and it's cleared out on this right hand side. Nothing's going to come off this, so we're going to quickly go to overview on this. Have I got on key highlights? No, I have got it extended, so we shall carry on then. 4 minutes in, we've had 2 shots, 68% possession. We'll see kind of what happens. Hopefully we can open up some spaces. Shorter pass, I do think that's probably a good idea. We're definitely the better sides, it's fair to say, as they've got a lumped ball forward as Livakovic decides with the okay, he does save it. That was interesting, it's fair to say. But shout out the boys to get creative then. As a tip for you for FM, I usually find that if you haven't scored within 14 minutes, shout, get creative, and it always is positive for the boys. As you probably see it now, maybe. Come on, there you go. All of them inspired, ready for this game. 60 minutes in then. We still haven't seen too much. Hopefully, well, there's a highlight now. Ademi now plays it into Kadzior. In unfamiliar position for him. Stojanovic back to Ademi. Ademi into Kadzior. Goyak. Francois. Hajrovic there. Heads just wide. That's unlucky from that. Right, 20 minutes in then. Still not too much to note. Pujic out to Gorgon. Francois, a good tackle, but unfortunately it's blocked. Kurzic. Gorgon. Out to Lonkar on this right hand side. Good ball across to Acosti. Costi shoots and scores. This is not going too well. Probably we should be demanding more from the boys at this point. I mean, we're what, 25 minutes in and we've literally done nothing. And Acosti opens a scoring for Rijeka to start this game. This is a highlight straight away afterwards. Hopefully then we can come and bounce straight back as Francois plays it back to Deleva. Deleva now plays a great crossfield ball over to Hajrovic there. He's got an overlap to the right, but instead's up for Marin. Can't find him, and Rijeka can come again at us. Stojanovic there to block that one out. Hajrovic back to Goyak. Back to Stojanovic. Stojanovic on this right hand side into Hajrovic. Francois into Marin. Francois got it back again. Kadzior on the edge of the box. Back to Goyak. Hajrovic just shoots wide there. Blocks actually. We go out for a corner. 25 minutes in. There's a corner that goes our way. Hopefully we can make something from this. Hajrovic sticks that in and it comes to nothing, as corners usually do in FM. 30 minutes in then, still not too much to know. As Kadzior plays out to Francois. Francois into Kadzior. Kadzior back out to Francois. Can we get an opener here? Kadzior, it's very much just 1-2 passing here. Goyak gets it in, bangs it in the corner. We equalise 29 minutes in, 5 minutes after the opener, and it's not looking too bad. I was worried, obviously, us dropping behind. I thought this is not good. Hopefully now we can start turning the table and start really pushing on. We're going to shout at the boys to get creative. Hopefully, as you can see there, inspire them, get them going into the second half. As Hajrovic has got a shot on the edge of the box and it's blocked. But Marin now on this left hand side, can he build something from this? He does. Plays into Kadzior. Goyak's got it. Hajrovic, can he get anything from this? Is he going to put a good ball in? Sort of, but it's blocked out. Pujic, as half time looms then. We go into the break 1-1. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're going to get aggressive with them and say I'm not happy with the performance. And then say I'm looking to you to make a difference, and hopefully we can fire them up as we do there. Start the second half. We are playing at our home ground. Only 10,000 people have turned up. We're going to shout at the boys straight away to get creative and hopefully open up some gaps and get a winner. 60 minutes gone then. Still not too much to know at all. It's a pretty dull affair, that's for sure. 70 minutes in then, there's a highlight now. It might be because you've just made changes, but we'll see. It's looking like it's because you made changes. Stojanovic there then. No, it's not. Petkovic goes and scores, making it 2-1 to us. Love that. 2-1 up in the final. Stojanovic is just about to come off. Petkovic goes and bangs one. Maybe we shouldn't be looking to move him on. Maybe we should be looking to move him a bit more. But aye. Stojanovic tackles his man, puts a great ball across. It's blocked, and Petkovic on the volley smashes that one home. It's 2-1 to us. You love to see that. Yes, we will make that change. He is knackered. Hirovic hasn't been great out on this right-hand side. We are going to tell the boys to get a bit more creative. Hopefully inspire them a bit. Maybe if we've got someone who can play out there, that's what we'll do. We'll bring off Hirovic for Orsic and switch them two boys around, and hopefully go and open up some spaces. 80 minutes gone then. And they've got a highlight. Kadzior, though, dispossesses it straight away. Deleva out to Francois. Goyak. Ademi. There's a man over. He finds him. Francois. Francois into Kadzior. Is he going to shoot? No. Plays it back out and gets it back out on his left-hand side. Goyak. Back to Francis. It's not even Francis. It's Francois. It's a goal kick to Rijeka as Petkovic just heads over the bar there. Smolic into Kolak. Gorgon and Catherine tackles for a ball for Petkovic to run onto, but can't quite make it. Francois can get it back into Kadzior. Orsic. Goyak. Back to Kadzior now. Is he going to find the way out? It does. Finds it out to Catherine on his left-hand side. Right-hand side, sorry. Catherine now into Goyak. Back to Ademi. Kadzior. Back to Petkovic. Marin's there. Marin. Ademi. Very patient build-up from our boys here. Hopefully we can find a ball through the centre and open up and get another goal, because everyone knows it. A 2-1 lead is never strong enough. As Marin's there, gets dispossessed. Catherine back to Marin, and he gets a penalty. There's a chance here. Everyone knows at the moment the penalties just don't particularly get scored very often. This might be one to go and change the book, as Petkovic steps up. There's a man encroaching, bangs it, 3-1. We don't need to worry. I think it's fair to say 83 minutes at 3-1 up, we can pretty much say that this title is going to be ours. Which is obviously good. Goyak is encroaching, which is always great fun. Realistically, it should have been pulled back, but hey ho, I'm not going to complain when we've scored that one. 90 minutes in, then just into extra time. It's looking likely. There you go. We lift our first bit of silverware in our first game. We win the Super Cup. You love to see it. We're going to post-match then. First match, winning some silverware. Passionately say, congratulations, boys. Enjoy these moments. You deserve it. You love to see that. So when we'll next meet them, we shall next meet, obviously we lift the Super Cup once again, a first bit of silverware straight away. In terms of where we'll next meet, we're going to schedule them. Obviously I'm going to play the Slaven Belupo game off stream, and then we will come back for the Rosenborg first leg and second leg with a catch up of the Istra game in the middle of that. So as I say once again, if you have enjoyed this episode, thank you very much for joining me so far for the Croatia's Call and Save. We will be rattling on through this for sure, and I'm very much looking forward to going on this journey with you guys. Thank you very much for joining. As I say once again, if you want to join the live streaming community that I've got over on Twitch, that is at twitch.tv/FMBenPlays. As I say, we have got a great community going over there. If you want to join in, you are more than welcome, and I appreciate every single bit of support you give me on both on here and over on Twitch. So I shall see you next time. Please drop a like and subscribe down below. Peace.